Professor Patrick Yesudian is a rare gem that was returned to India as a result of the exodus in Burma. Born to Dr. Yesudian and Leela Yesudian in Burma on the 1st October 1936, he moved to Palamkottai for schooling and later to Chennai to graduate from Madras Medical College in the year 1958. Dr. Patrick's passion was towards the brain and initially trained under Professor B. Ramamurthy. Indian dermatology would have lost a great dermatologist but for Professor A.S. Thambaiah, who was amazed after correcting young Pat's prize examination paper, went all the way to convince Professor B. Ramamurthy that young Pat was born for dermatology and sent him to St. John's Institute of Dermatology, UK, for training in dermatology. Since dermatology as a specialty never existed in India those days, Dr. Patrick Yesudian completed MRCP dermatology at Edinburgh. It was the time dermatology was still under the wings of general medicine. Professor Thambaiah, the only qualified dermatologist from London then, wanted dermatology to become an independent faculty for the first time in the country. Professor Thambaiah's natural choice was young Pat to take as an assistant for the Herculean task of creating the first dermatology department of the country. Dr. Patrick was called back from UK by his guru, Professor Thambaiah, and so Dr. Patrick started his career as a tutor in dermatology at the Madras Medical Service in May 1965 until superannuation in 1994 as Professor of Dermatology. Soon after retirement from government service, in the same year, he continued to teach his students and postgraduates the art of diagnosis and nuances of treatment in clinical dermatology in the Madras Club of Cutaneous Medicine, a forum for clinical dermatologists started by his old students. As he strongly believed hair research can give invaluable information to clinical dermatology, in 2004, he started the Hair Research Society of India, the first and only research organization for hair disorders. He has been the chairman of 3 international congresses in trichology: Hair India 2010, Hair India 2012 and Hair India 2014. All along his life, he continuously trained undergraduates and postgraduates in the art of dermatology, serving the country for 29 years and lives to be known as the great teacher of teachers. More than 300 postgraduates qualified in diploma and MD dermatology during this period, many of whom are heading departments of dermatology across the country at present. Few pearls from the ocean of wisdom are innumerable publications in peer-reviewed international journals, invited lectures and orations at various national and international conferences. Many original observations and clinical entities in dermatology cited in various journals and quoted in various textbooks of dermatology as signs and syndromes. Contribution to journals and textbooks of dermatology, including one in Tamil. Founding the International Journal of Trichology, the world's first and only dedicated journal for hair, as editor-in-chief. To be precise, awards such as Best Doctor, Best Social Service Provider and many lifetime achievement were glorified after being presented to Professor Patrick for her selfless services towards untiring, unmatched mission of teaching. His lectures had become legends. His contributions to the literature are crucial for understanding the critical issues in dermatology. A unique carving is made in the history of dermatology by his astute original observations and outstanding contributions. A teacher affects eternity. One can never tell where his influence stops. He is one such teacher with the ocean of knowledge, the Bible of principles, an eternal source of inspiration and wisdom personified. He spends most of his time in selfless transfer of knowledge. Professor Patrick Yesudian continues to be the lead light not only in dermatological sciences but also in the lives of many. Asked about the secret of his success, Professor Patrick once said, "When I was posted as a tutor, I taught. When I was elevated as a lecturer, I lectured. When I was elevated as a reader, I read. When I was elevated as a professor, I professed. I didn't do much apart from being faithful to my daily task. If you think I have succeeded, I could only quote this as a secret behind it. That is Professor Patrick Yesudian. Long live and continue to lead us in the right path, sir."
The first time I met my teacher is still a thrilling experience. I was called by him and he asked me, "Were you the one who did this biopsy?" I said yes. And I was so nervous that I thought I had done a mistake. He said, "It's okay, you just come and meet me after 2 days. I got his blessings. I was still nervous with mysterious thoughts of what is going to happen. Later I found that he had seen a slide of a biopsy done by me from Government General Hospital, and he had called me only to appreciate my biopsy. It is a usual practice of getting second opinion of difficult cases from Government General Hospital. When I met him the next time, he told me that I had done my work sincerely and I am good in my handwork, so I can be a good interventional dermatologist, and he said he will take me as his assistant, and the rest is history. And that was the first lesson he taught me. Be faithful to your daily task. And I still practice that. Thank you, sir. Happy birthday, sir.